Hi bafethu, we back again with another video bafethu. There's a story here written by Tebogo Mokoena. So the government now is trying to regulate podcasts, trying to regulate the alternative media now. Since Abu Mekji and said what he said about women, now the government wants to regulate the free speech and stuff. Yeah, I do understand, guys. There's some certain responsibility in these things. As a person, you need to regulate yourself. That's like, as an adult, Omechi should have regulated himself. But as we know, I think he has a personal beef with Umini Lamin, so we cannot delve into that. But he cannot go on to public platform and say such things. But yeah, now you know, he has cousins. He has man, come on, make sure now. Sometimes, and I'm a big chill. Like I mean, I always watch every episode, but I'm not. I don't support things like that, bashing women, talking trash about women. Come on, guys. We have more important issues. Now we keep on dragging ourselves. Now busy on issues that will not help us with nothing. We cannot keep on fighting black people, man. Black women fighting against black men. We cannot continue doing that. Just extract her. So I will read a story written by Tebogo Mokoena, Portfolio Committee Chair under fire for suggesting podcast regulation. The chairperson of Parliamentary Portfolio Committee on Communications, Kuselo Digo, has called for the podcast industry to be regulated in South Africa. He was dismissed Kuselo from spokesperson of being a spokesperson of government. They deployed him somewhere, deployed her somewhere. We keep on recycling these people. And Abu Kuselo had one of those people. He has been there. That guy. I forgot his name, but that guy was allegedly he stole 140 something million from COVID funds. So they have. I'm telling you, if you keep on voting a book for ANC, you're in deep shit. You don't think. Digo said it is important that the government legislation responds to the challenges Mekji backlash highlighted, and many South Africans slammed her comments. Yeah, alright, most South Africans. The Portfolio Committee on Communication Chairperson Kuselo Digo called for podcasts to be regulated was not well received by South Africans. Their statement came after podcast and chill host Mekji commented on Minette Lamin's private parts. According to SABC News, Digo said that many of the country's laws are outdated and that there is a need for institutions that will be established as watchdogs over podcasts. She said victims of hate speech on podcasts do not have channels to lodge formal complaints. Digo said the country must have ways that are accessible to those who want to raise issues with podcasts. She said recently citizens have gone to court to fight against defamation or hate speech and noted that not everyone can afford litigation. The chairperson said the question of expanding podcast to broadcasting would require law to be introduced into the conversation. First of all, I'm a podcast and the internet and I'm a podcast internet, Instagram and all social media networks have created a lot of jobs, they've created a lot of opportunities, which is something that your government have failed to do. So you guys need to step back a little. I don't know why people keep on voting for you, because you have run out of ideas. Digo added that the backlash Mekji faced highlighted the need to address issues raised in the Mekji. What do you need to know about the Mekji and Mini saga? Because there's a beef between them. TV channels Moja Love released a statement and addressed Mekji remarks, blaming him and accusing him of not respecting Dlamini. Veteran radio personality Penny Libyan slammed Mekji for the comments he made about Minnie Dlamini and called him disgusting. All the feminists, everyone was against. All the women were offended. Most women were offended. I mean, I was not offended, but I saw that why they were offended. What Mekji said was not right, guys. Especially on public platform, it's the biggest podcast in Africa. So you not go around telling that the private Zabantu is in Janjan. Come on, man. What are about the people that they look up to him? You need to be good role models, guys. You cannot say I don't want to be a role model in Jengabo Scott Mapuma. They didn't do you. I don't want to be famous, man. Come on, man. You are in this space, so respect the space that you are in. Otherwise, if your farmer makes you event, if your farm event, I'm Jedi. Multi-choice distanced itself from Mechi remarks about Minute Lamin and issues a statement in response. Steve Litzige, the Deputy Minister of Women, Youth and Persons with Disability, said Mechi would be summoned before Parliament to account for his statements. Nina, you're not serious, Nina. If you're being run by these people, how? You're not serious, Nina. What it so they stole monies, Aboban stole big monies. Joburg is filthy. Tshwane is filthy, Durban is filthy, Port Elizabeth is filthy, but the mayors of those cities are never summoned to Parliament to come and answer why they don't clean the cities. And in Funabo Mechi, who are making something up to themselves. He was unemployed 4 years ago, now he's doing well, and now you want to bring him down. Okay, he made a mistake. As elders, we should be correcting him, not trying to bring him down. Do things that man, serious, man. Become serious. Netizens weigh in on SABC News Facebook post were unhappy with Diko's statement. Vuselelo Dule said, government is failing to regulate the tax industry where they can make money. They would rather run after individuals that they didn't sponsor. Our government, guys, we need to vote wise. Paul Kesule said, the South African government is failing its people. There are more pressing and important issues that need attention, and this is not one of them. I agree. Monyamalo John said, in our parliament there is no committee for potholes and no real focus on basic service delivery at all, bruh. At all. They don't care, these people. As long as Bona Sabasalema suburb, white built suburbs. Because those suburbs that they're staying in, they were white built. They were built during apartheid. It's very difficult. There's no city. Which city has been developed in post-apartheid? Which city or big city? No big city that was developed after apartheid, guys. And people are going after podcast. You can easily switch off the internet. They no more make sure about Mameleg. You don't hear what they're saying. But no, hi guys. Mfana Mnisi asked, where was the same committee when Mini insulted Kuni, saying his bib is small, or is it permitted for ladies to insult men about their private parts? Mekji speak up after Mekji Dlamini's backlash. In a related, Mekji broke his silence after facing public criticism for his comment about Dlamini. Mekji defended these statements. Mekji said the content the podcast does is controversial. He said podcasts could not be held to broadcast standards and called them hypocrites for not calling them out for more controversial statements made on the podcast. But make sure you need to be responsible, my guy. You need to be responsible. You get a daughter, man. Mtanako will watch these things when she grows up. And what she's going to do was saying these things. Come on now. You need to be responsible, my guy, man. Otherwise, I keep on doing your thing. I'm a big chill. I mean, government, then the parliament, those ones, don't ignore them. They're just crazy, those ones. They don't know. They just need to vote it out of power because they don't have any idea what they're doing. South Africa is falling apart. We are a laughing stock now to Afrikaners and white people who are laughing stock. The black government has messed up the country because of these people, and they're not serious. They're not doing anything to rectify that. So we need to ignore them and vote them out of power. Otherwise, support the channel. This is your boys in Temple. This is Mzansi Political Channel. See you on the next feed. I'm gone.